Good afternoon and welcome to the presentation from the Board of Directors of Gem4me Group, which was hosted on Monday, June 8th of 2020. My name is Oleg Lipovetsky and I will be translating on behalf of all the speakers today. Valery Ostrikov speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and today we have a conference during which we will discuss our business and all of the latest news regarding it. Let's get to the presentation of our business that will discuss its core notions, future goals, and perspectives, as well as current updates. It is of no question that the situation currently in the world is of much strain on everyone, and yet there are two types of reactions. First one being that people fall into a state of panic and stop doing anything, and those who see any crisis as the best possible time to accomplish certain notions that would otherwise be very hard to accomplish when everything is normal. I wanted to discuss what we are doing and the new era of opportunities that we are now in. The changes may throw someone off of their path of development. However, any crisis like such is also an opportunity and a new chance to work even harder and find a way out of such situations, emerging very much victorious. Moreover, today's situation is different from 2008 as everyone has simultaneously switched over to digital notions and is living online, spending practically all of their time living digitally, surrounded by IT products and technology. Our answer to the current situation in the world is our product, Gem4me Messenger, with its built-in global commercial MarketSpace platform, and the Messenger portion provides the ability of uninterrupted communication via text, video, audio, and streaming, as well as sharing, sending any types of files, and starting your own info channel. Additionally, MarketSpace also offers a simple and free creation of stores for one-time sales, for individual entrepreneurs, for small and medium-sized companies, for large companies, and for any country of the world. Moreover, we are introducing new functions to our application that will be used by hundreds of millions of users all over the world, while some will be shareholders of this application. The world has now changed the most it ever did in such a short period of time, and it will never be the same. Interest and demand towards digital applications and platforms meant for communicating and online commerce will grow rapidly. Consequently, their values will also grow immensely, and we are confident that Project Gem4me MarketSpace will enter the stage of rapid growth and major demand in the nearest future. As the result, our project offers for those people who are looking for ways to earn in this rapidly changing world and current events in the path. Millions of users all over the world will be using our application, while some will own shares of it. Currently, we have more than 26,000 shareholders of MarketSpace, and all of those shareholders will receive profits from its sale. As our business is venture investments in creation of a modern messenger with global and financial MarketSpace platform on amazing conditions for an investor, the ability to become a shareholder of a prospective company. This is truly a unique capability, as based on the examples of venture investments, the profitability margins on this market sector are simply astronomical, thousands and dozens of %% profitability. Such examples of profitability from venture projects of 21st century are well known and are in the news over the past decade or so, and here are a few examples of known venture projects in our sector, the IT sector of the market. All these projects are also financed by someone and they generated profits for them. They also had investors, although the market of venture investments is very strict and secluded and is not available for common investors, as only investors with million-dollar investments and more can participate in such projects. We are creating a global Gem4me platform that will connect merchants with consumers and will allow for them to effectively communicate with one another. The platform will allow to receive a large amount of information regarding the required products and services, reviews and ratings, all in one place, which is very convenient and will save lots of valuable time. As the result, it will drastically increase the value of our MarketSpace platform as well. We are building an ecosystem, and when such ecosystems are purchased, it is not the IT code that is in its foundation that they're seeking, but rather the users with their information and behavioral patterns. User information is very expensive nowadays, while we are developing a platform with a wide range of functionalities which are essential for a large amount of users, which will also lead to the services and products becoming less pricey and gaining more users, a snowball effect of some sort. Additionally, all of these users exhibit their own individual behavioral patterns which are very valuable and only continue to increase in value nowadays. The application will be sold not at a certain time, but rather when the whole platform achieves a certain amount of users, services, and completion. We see our marketplace as a distinct advantage as currently more and more people are making purchases online, and a marketplace is a service and a platform that is substituting e-commerce due to it being a universal block platform uniting merchants and buyers. It is also a new concept of marketing offering bidirectional commerce. A buyer holds real power due to the ability of making a choice, and moreover, the e-commerce research foundation found that marketplaces will conduct up to 50% of sales volumes in the nearest 4 years, and overall, marketplaces are the next evolutionary step of e-commerce. Currently, a whole revolution of platforms is undergoing in the world as these platforms are generating value for its users. The more users a platform has, the cheaper services on the platform are, which attracts even more users as the result of a snowball effect. Platforms don't produce any products, but rather they simply unite and combine a large amount of people, which create value for the platform. Additionally, marketplace platforms generate very large monetary volumes and earnings for its users. For instance, Amazon charges 17% from each transaction, eBay charges 10 to 12%, and AliExpress charges annual rent fees per store hosted on its platform. One of the most important advantages of ours is the fact that we are not offering for you to finance a new product with unknown perspectives, but rather we are offering for you to finance the continuance of development of the application that is already valued at $263 million and has already been installed by 12 million people. Furthermore, our uniqueness and differences from other messengers has various points to it. Firstly, the dynamic of growth of users of our application has grown from 1 to 11 million of users currently. We also conduct regular valuations of our application by independent auditing companies, and the most recent valuation of May of 2019 totaled $263 million. Our main developer is Synesys, which is very well known in the IT world with its digital creations worth billions of dollars, some of which include the Viber Messenger and Playtika gaming platform. And lastly, one of the most important advantages of ours is the fact that we operate in the niche that has only 2 competitors, where apart from us is only the WeChat Messenger, which however is limited to operating strictly within China, while our Gem4me platform can be used globally. And the core advantage of ours is that we created a legal structure that allows for investors with minor amounts to participate in a major venture project. We have a very transparent legal structure in European Union in accordance to all the laws and regulations, as well as we conduct monthly audits for the full protection of our shareholders. As the result, the year of 2020 will be the final year of creating our application. However, unfortunately, we cannot predict how much our application will be worth. Although, we can anticipate its value by monitoring the world's current events and comparing our application to other competitors and their values. On average, the value of a global messenger is about $30 billion, while marketplaces can be worth between $100 billion to even $1 trillion. Therefore, by developing not just a messenger, but rather a messenger with a built-in marketplace, we are transferring to a much more valuable market sector. One of the brightest examples of such is the WeChat Messenger, where it was valued at 83.5 billion back in 2015, while today Tencent, the company that owns the messenger, achieved market capitalization of about $400 billion, getting very close to Facebook in this regard. That is the major increase in value that a marketplace platform can create. With our project, you are able to become a co-owner of the world's second messenger with a built-in marketplace of a global scale. Another advantage of ours is the generous referral program that allows to receive earnings in monetary bonuses and additional packages of shares on a daily basis if you are an active investor who helps to promote our project. However, it is also important to note that every venture project has its advantages and also disadvantages. Each generated venture project is a risk, although the potential earnings that they can yield is very high. We are unable to announce the exact time frame for when the project will be completed. However, the generous referral program allows to earn while our project is being finalized. And lastly, we cannot guarantee profitability, yet we can base our predictions based on our competitors, as well as our application already is valued at $263 million, depicting that we are on the right path. On this note, I would like to thank you for your time, as I am now passing the word to Alexander Kuchinovsky, the member of the Board of Directors. Alexander Kuchinovsky speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and let's continue our conference today with some traditional news and our last marathon stage. There are currently 11,961,000 of our users of the application, and we are getting closer and closer to our first major goal day by day. Let's keep on marching towards it together. Traditionally, let's begin with our weekly updates by summarizing the results of the earnings and work conducted and the weekly earnings of those active partners. As you can see, the geography of those partners is widespread from Canada to Japan, and over the course of last week, we had 19 partners from 11 countries with earnings of more than €900, 9 partners from 5 countries with more than €3,000, 6 partners from 5 countries with more than €5,000, and 4 partners from 4 countries with earnings of more than €8,000 in just 1 week. And our top earning partner of last week earned €9,619, and these are the average weekly earnings of our active partners. These are the profitability rates of our project for those partners who wish to earn not just when the project is finished and is sold, but also while it is being developed. Let's make these amounts more frequent over the course of the summer, and we are confident that this is the time when big amounts can be earned. As a reminder, our schedule of conferences for the following few weeks is depicted on the slide, and be sure to submit any questions you may have in order for the Board of Directors, developers, and marketers prepare diligent answers. In other news, we have a wide range of various work which includes development and promotion, but also includes PR and SERM, as we work with an agency in this regard to further improve our application's overall image and standing, and here are some of the recent results. Firstly, there was a 72% increase of relevant organic mentions of Gem4me brand, and it was found in May of 2020 based on the key search, while relevant publications for the analysis and those that did not contain direct advertising or an offer to purchase shares of Gem4me, download the messenger, and etc., although contain a personal opinion of the author. Messages published on official social network communities of the brand such as Facebook, VK, Twitter, and the YouTube channel were not included in the analysis either. There were no geographical filters, and only a language filter was applied for now, which was Russian. We've started working on this aspect in March, and the amount of such informational messages has also increased since then, while the main info generators were group calls of up to 17 people, feedback from publications of the younger generation of Gem4me users, and Gem4me's birthday. the monitoring data as well, while 95% of all the messages are published by our investors. As for now, the 5% of messages comes from neutral parties that are not investors or related to the project. Moreover, the tone of messages also is predominantly positive, over the 3% of negative. Additionally, the positive tone of mentions has also grown drastically in April and May, yet another achievement of this targeted PR campaign. Furthermore, the sources of these mentions are also depicted here, and the ones that mention us most frequently include Facebook and Instagram, followed by YouTube and others. There's active growth in all of platforms that we are on due to our mutual efforts. Also, we are able to see the gender of our authors and their activity as well. The age margin is also decreasing as we are continuously focusing on becoming more widely used by younger generations aged 18 through 24 and 25 through 34. Next, I would also like to mention the work conducted by our influencers and the result of such. Influencers are accounts created and promoted by us that are fully mimicking behavior of real users, while our core approach for this is that we do not use exchange platforms for purchasing reviews and comments. Currently, we have our own database of more than 3,000 of accounts on various popular forums, blogs, and social networks. Communication only about one brand can be conducted from an account as part of the project, and we gather a pool of accounts for a particular project and don't use them in any other advertising campaign. While each unit of content, either a review or a comment, goes through a 3-step verification in the company through an editor, a manager of the department, and the head of the project. This increases the quality of product realization while supporting the golden medium between marketing and authenticity of a content unit. Moreover, our two current directions of work are working on the most popular review websites and platforms, which includes creating a brand card where possible, submitting select reviews or mini articles about our application, and increasing the positive ratings, as well as working on the most widespread platforms such as forums, blogs, Yandex projects, and have positive indexes for creating discussion feeds, active maintenance, and working on behalf of 20 to 30 influencers with real users. It is important to note that creating extensive and lasting discussions is crucial. It is important to beat the negative reviews ourselves speed-wise. This slide also depicts the distribution of message volumes between the influencers and most of the messages from users in response to our comments and did not have any direct relevance to our product, while the negative portion does not surpass 2%, which is a great index as the market average negativity margin is between 10 to 15%. Let's also discuss the SERM results of the past few months as well. The two most frequently searched requests regarding our application are Gem4me and Gem4me Reviews. According to history of search requests by Yandex WordStat, the amount of searches continues to gradually increase. The May's numbers have increased compared to April. Our agency is actively working on ensuring search requests that come up, and as you can see, the negative results are red, neutral results are purple, our own resources are teal, and mixed results are yellow. Overall, the dynamic is positive in both Google and Yandex search engines, while our PR agents are actively working on eliminating negative reviews and feedback to fully improve the overall picture of our project and feedback. The future SERM plans also include the presence of the platforms of owned websites has grown the top 10 search results to gradually eliminate platforms with negative feedback, and overall search results are becoming more positive, while plans for June also include continuous improvement and growth for top 10 platforms with positive feedback and continuous elimination of platforms with negative feedback. And these are the results of hard work by our widespread and big team. In other news, the amount of shares remaining is depicted here on this slide as they continuously are decreasing week by week. Firstly, the cashback promotion is still valid where a partner can receive 5% cashback from his or her purchases when paying for a package using encrypted currency. The Maximized Advantages promotion with now 300 complimentary shares as well for your advantage is still available and can be used. Moreover, the Big Money promotion during each purchase for the period of May 12th through June 15th yields 50% more shares for buyers and 50% higher personal bonuses for sponsors. Don't forget of our CCA 10 Powerful Surrounding promotion, which is also available, yet the board of directors can end it at any time based on the amount of remaining shares. It is very profound and is still available for your use. And now, let's get to our spring marathon. Let's summarize the results and announce the winners. Apart from weekly personal bonuses being paid to the sponsors who completed these conditions, the top 5 winners of the spring marathon will also receive the marvelous iPhone SE as a prize for their hard work as well. Let's now see those partners who won those marvelous iPhone SE gadgets in each of the categories over the course of the whole period of the marathon. And the first category is Partner Plus a Silver Master, where Margarita Rigay from Seoul, South Korea, won and took the first place with a personal turnover of 10,125 euro. And the second place is taken by Yelena Sharenko from Khabarovsk, Russia, with a personal turnover with 9,720 euro. And now the third category is for Platinum Masters, in which Mohamed Fadlan from Bengkalis, Indonesia, also took this place with a turnover of the marvelous 87,885 euro. Congratulations, Mohamed. And now, the fourth category is for Diamond Masters, in which the winner is Pavel Filo from Lope, Slovakia, with a turnover of 37,179 euro. And the fifth category is Silver Directors, in which Maraz Sarivzyanov from Kazan, Russia, won it with a turnover of 26,244 euro. We are very excited to congratulate all of the winners of the spring marathon. And now, the second portion of the marathon, as today we are concluding the marathon in which we will see who the lucky winners of the last week are. But before we do so, let's read the reviews from last week's winners. This is superb. I won in the spring marathon and was gifted a marvelous Samsung Galaxy A51. I believe it if you won, but this is the 5th time I win valuable prizes in the best company in the world. I was never this lucky before, and I am grateful to our board of directors for the frequent and awesome lotteries and valuable gifts for the partners. I am beyond happy. Do you want the same results? Join. Be active, complete the conditions of promotions, and you will most definitely be in luck. Dear colleagues and friends, it is so amazing to receive such expensive presents. I've never had luck in all of these years. I was pleasantly surprised and didn't even expect that out of so many lottery tickets, mine would be lucky enough to get chosen. I am so happy to be a part of the best team of strong-willed people. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the board of directors and my mentors, Galina Antanyan and Alexey Uvarov, for the help and support at any time, as well as partners and investors, all of whom invest a part of themselves in order for the project to realize itself. It is beyond exciting to be striving ahead towards our goals with such amazing people. I wish lots of energy and great health to everyone. I became a co-owner and a shareholder of Gem4me on May 23rd of 2020, while on June 1st I've attained the required turnover and was already participating in the third stage of the spring marathon. When I saw my photo on the screen during the live conference, I didn't fully understand that I became a winner and won a prize. It was a signal and a confirmation of the fact that I am in the right place at the right time. Thank you. Over the course of last week, I was able to generate even higher turnover and will now participate in the fourth stage too. It serves as an amazing motivation. And now, without any further ado, let's get to the last stage of our marathon, in which we will give 5 Samsung Galaxy A51s, one in each category among sponsors who completed the conditions in their category over the course of the week. And the third category is a partner for Silver Masters. Let's see who the most active and lucky sponsors this week were in this category. And it is Lukman Mazhayev from Grozny, Russia. Congratulations, and we hope you will enjoy your brand new gadget. Let's now get to the next category of Gold Masters, and today the winner is Valery Klonov from Lida, Belarus. Congratulations, and we are looking forward to your review next week. And now, the next category of Platinum Masters is, let's see who was able to attain the requirements of this category last week, and it is Jacek Sikorski from Brodnica, Poland. Congratulations and great job. And now, the prize is between Diamond Masters with a minimum turnover of €3,240. Let's find out who the lucky sponsor for this category is, and it is Tatiana Zhanitsina from Krasnodar, Russia. And now, the prize is between Silver Directors, and we have 2 winners in this category today due to technical difficulties last week. Let's find out the lucky sponsors for this category, and the first one is Marat Sharevzyana from Kazan, Russia. Congratulations! And now, the last prize of the marathon goes to Sergei Tkachuk from Izhevsk, Russia. Congratulations to all the winners of the marathon, and we thank you for your participation. This is great, and we thank you for your time and wish you prosperous weeks full of work and profound earnings. On this note, I would like to thank you for your time, and until we meet next time.